Good day everyone, I am Cris Bautista and together with my group mates Miss Gayus Ritz May, Gawahan Diana Rose and Celine Domin Rose Jane, this is our Module 7 Setting Application Performance Task.
Through our virtual interview, we found Ma'am Caroline Abato. She was one of the product of Sunilao National High School. She was assigned ICT manager in senior high sector and she was handling AYUM's students. So these are the following questions. Do you have an ICT facility in the school? What composes this facility? According to her, yes, desktop computers, laptops, tablet pieces, routers, or pocket Wi-Fi projectors. Who are allowed to use the facility? Some are exclusively for admin and teachers. Some are for the students. Question number 3. What are policy, guidelines, and rules in the use of the facility? Users should handle the facilities with care. Question number 4. What are the safety rules that need to be followed by any user? No food or drinks. Don't change setting. Serve safely, etc.
Do you have an ICT facility in the school? What composes this facility? Kalugmanan Elementary School has an ICT facility. The four corners of the room are composed of a set of computers, television, and it is also the SBM facility. Who are allowed to use this facility? Basically, this is for the pupils of Kalugmanan Elementary School to learn about basic ICT skills. What are policy, guidelines, and rules in the use of the facility? To use the facility, make it sure that your internet connection is secure. What are the e-safety rules that need to be followed by any user? Make sure that your devices are secure.
So this is for students who start. Question number 1. Do you have an ICT facility in the school? What composes this facility? Yes, we have an ICT facility in our school. I guess we have units of computers and their corresponding CPU. Question number 2. Who are allowed to use the facility? The ICT facilities in our school are allowed to be used by students, especially who socialize ICT subjects, and for teachers as well. Question number 3. What are policy, guidelines, and rules in the use of the facility? In using the facility, one needs to ensure that they are using the computers for educational purposes only. And lastly, question number 4. What are the e-safety rules that are need to be followed by any user? Any users of computers must know the responsibility and safety standards to be followed. Those standards include making sure that hands are dry when handling the computers, as this can trigger electrical shock and the like.
Now let us proceed to the similarities and differences in question 2.1. Do you have an ICT facility in your school? What composes this facility? So their similarities are they all have ICT facilities and they have computers inside. And their differences are in ICT managers, they have laptops, tablets, router, or Wi-Fi and injector, while the teacher has television and SBM facility, and in the student is they have CPUs. Questions 2. Who are allowed to use the facility? The similarities are all of them answered teachers or pupils, and teachers can use the facility, while the difference is the ICT answered admins can also use their facility. Question 2.3. What are the policy guidelines and rules in the use of the facility? So their answers were all different from each other. The ICT manager answered, handle facilities with care, while the teachers answered, make sure the internet connection is secure, and the student answered, make sure that they are using the computers for educational purposes only. Question 2.4. What are the e-safety rules that needs to be followed by any user? So again, all of them answered different from each other. So the ICT manager answered no food or drink allowed inside the facility, while the teacher answered don't change the setting and serve safely, and the student answered users must know the responsibility and safety standards. So this is the end of our activity. Thank you for listening and God bless.